Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lady Bulldogs softball. Apologize for the technical difficulties to get things started. We are in the bottom of the first. Bulldogs coming to bat. Leading things off for the Bulldogs is number 21, Sarah Quintal. First pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back, takes it low, ball one ball, no strikes. Hopefully the video got through. We are getting a weak stream warning, so it's up and down a little bit, so make sure to stay with us as the game goes along. The 1-0 shows bunt, takes it high, ball two balls, no strikes. In the first inning, the leadoff batter got aboard on a single to third slow roller that Librero gloved but couldn't get the throw off. She then stole second. Pitch in, ball three balls, no strikes. And then the ground out to Travis at short, keeping the runner at second. That followed ground ball back to the pitcher, who Quintal works the walk. She'll go to first. She fielded her position, made the out at first, runner moved up to third, and then the high bouncer to second ended the inning. So the runner was stranded at third. So Quintal leads things off here in the bottom of the first with a walk, and that'll bring up the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. Bulldogs with a big win earlier today, a 4-0 win over a tough Lakota West team. Pitch is down in the dirt, ball two. The Bulldogs are taking on the Olentangy Berlin Bears here in game 2 of the day. Bulldogs 4-1 coming into this game for the tournament. The 2-0 shows bunt, pulls it back inside, ball three balls, no strikes. The 3-0 shows bunt, nearly takes it in the kneecaps. 8 straight, puts runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the first, and that's going to bring the coach out of the dugout quickly. We will pause while she talks to her defense. Second, the batter's going to be the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. She steps in. Again, 8 straight balls to start the game. Megan 9. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up and in, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Umpire trying to tell her where she's missing. The 2-0. Up ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Bulldogs. For the first baseman, number 7, Kyla Lowe. She will bat with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. The 1-0. Called strike 1. So on her 14th pitch of the game, she finds strike 1. Not 100% sure I agree with that after what he's been calling, but it's a ball and a strike. Taken for a call, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. In the dirt, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good block by the catcher to keep it in front and keep Quintal at third. Quintal is your runner at third. Travis at second. Paredes swung on, fouled off. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Lowe is the first out of the inning. In the order. Between the JV games getting behind, and then we had to wait for 45 minutes for an umpire for the game in between this one and our first one. We are behind. The 1-1. Caught between second and third. And now 2 outs. And now 2 outs. Counts full. Check that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on. Missed. Strike 3. So the Bulldogs go down in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the top of the second. Bulldogs. Bears. No. Top of 2. Bulldogs. Bears. Pitch. Out of play. Foul. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left field is Gracie Mosley. Center field, Aaliyah Barnes. Right field, Lily Lane. Third base is Elizabeth Librero. Shortstop, Kylie Travis. Second base, Star Paredes. Kyla Lowe is at first. Catching in game 2 is Mackenzie Hayden. And Sarah Quintal is in the circle. She throws a ball behind the hitter who dodges it back into it, and it hits her in the ankle. Allows the runner to go to second. The hitter. Makes the catch with both feet just in the dirt for out number 1. So with 1 out, runner at second. We will see the 7-hitter step in. For the Berlin Bears. Shows bunt. Pitch. Gonna say Quintal hung on to it just a little. Looking at the so the sacrifice does its job. Pitch taken for a called. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Right idea. Wrong spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 away. We're in the top of the second. That 4-1 for the Bulldogs in the threat in the second. We'll go to the bottom of bottom 2. No score. 6-7-8 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs. Leading things off is going to be the right fielder, number 17, Lily Lane. She will be followed by Hayden and Librero in the order. Shows bunt, pulls it back, taken for a call to strike 1. No balls and a strike. Very delayed strike call there. I think he was deciding if Lane took too long to pull the bat back. The 0-1. In, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on. That's fouled out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Bulldogs over 2 games over 500 for the first time this season. 8-6-1 on the season. They have had some offensive output here in the tournament. Pitches bounced across. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Scoring 27 runs yesterday and 4 earlier today. Have yet to break through here. Hopefully it's only a matter of time. We are getting the weak stream warning once again. Quickly if it goes down. Just ahead of the throw. The ground out is out, number 1. That'll bring the catcher, number 9, Mackenzie Hayden, to the plate. She'll bat with nobody on and 1 away here in Swung on, fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs back in action tomorrow. JV will be at 9 o'clock on Game Changer for sure. Varsity at 12 and 2 will come to you from Barfield Park tomorrow. The 1-2 fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And that'll bring up third baseman, number 24. Librero's had a big tournament. Swing, foul, out of play. Run earlier today. Librero knew that she went after one she should have let go. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at a ball up for out number 3. That'll do it for the second. We'll go to the top of 3. Still no score. No score. First pitch. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left to right in the outfield. is Mosley, Barnes, and Lane. The infield is Librero, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Mackenzie Hayden is behind the plate, and Sarah Quintal is in the circle. The one hitter steps in, takes the first pitch inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. She steps in 1 for 1. She singled to third in her first at bat. Ground ball back to Quintal, who gloves it, and it's in and out. So the infield single will put a runner aboard. And that'll bring the 2 hitter to the plate. She ground out in her first at bat. The runner on first is a gigantic threat to steal. And she's off. Throw down, not going to be in time. So ball at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner is second, 1 out here in the top of the third. Pitch flied into center field. Barnes underneath it makes the catch for out number 2. Runner stays at second. That'll bring the 3 hitter to the plate. So she'll step in. Runner at second, 2 away. She ground out in her first trip to the plate. Takes the first pitch for a call. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. In the dirt. Runner takes third. The 1-1. Swung on. Fouled out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on. Grounded past Librero at third. Down the line. Mosley up with it. Gets it in. Holds her to a single. However, the first run does score for the Bears, making it 1-0 Olentangy Berlin. So runner at first, 2 outs. 4 hitter at the plate. She grounded out in her first at bat. Takes the first pitch for a call. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Pitch popped up into foul territory. Lowe reaches out for it. Does not get it. It'll be no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is up. Throw down to second. Not in time. So a runner in scoring position for the Bears with 2 outs. The 1-2 up evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 misses high. Ball 3. Counts full. The payoff pitch taken for a called strike 3. So Quintal gets the strikeout, but not before the Bears score 1. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs trail 1-0. Bottom 3. Bulldogs trail 1-0. 9-1-2 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the third. Leading things off, center fielder number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. First pitch to Barnes is up. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs back in action tomorrow. JV at 9 o'clock. Again, that's plan on it being over on Game Changer. The 1-1. Up, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. And then the varsity will play at 12 and 2. We'll bring those games to you live from Barfield Park in Murfreesboro. And that'll wrap up the Warrior Classic for the Bulldogs. Then they'll get a day off before they travel to Alabama to play in the Bob Jones Classic. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Apologize for the wind noise. It picks up from time to time, although it does feel pretty good, as it is quite warm out here when it's not blowing. The 2-2. Taken for a call, strike 3. So Barnes goes down looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third inning. And that'll bring the pitcher, number 21, Sarah Quintal, to the plate. Quintal walked in her first at bat. So she steps in, nobody on, 1 away. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 shows bunt, pulls it back. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Down and away, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Looks like the video is down again. Quintal works the walk. And we will get the video back up as quickly as we possibly can. So the runner at first, the batter will be number 12, Kylie Travis. Travis walked in her first at bat. The pitch in the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. Quintal with a late read. Takes second on the wild pitch. So she will be in scoring position for Travis. The 1-0 popped up. That's going to get down. Travis is going to be safe on the infield single. So runners at first and second. With one out. The batter's going to be number 22, Star Paredes. Paredes shows bunt, pulls it back, takes it inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. So doing our best to get the video back up. We will do it radio style once again. The 1-0 misses up. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch taken for a call. Strike 1. Paredes with the foul ball. We're going to go with this view for the moment. We'll change it when we get the opportunity between innings. So runners at first and second. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Paredes. Pitch misses, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Quintal is the runner at second. Travis is the runner at first. Paredes walked in her first at bat. The payoff pitch taken for a called strike 3 on what Paredes thought was inside. So with 2 outs, the batter's going to be the first baseman, number 7, Kyla Lowe. Lowe struck out in her first at bat. The first pitch misses wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Catcher trying to get her pitcher a pitch there. The 1-0. Wide, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second, 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Bulldogs trail 1-0 to the Bears. The 2-0. Wide, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0. Takes it high, ball 4. So Lowe works the walk on 4 straight pitches. That will load the bases for the designated hitter. Check that designated player, number 18, Charlie Baileyaz. Baileyaz struck out in her first at bat. First pitch, foul. That's going to get out of play into the stands. Almost a catch by a fan. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, off the fist. That's going to get through into center field. One run is going to score. Travis rounds third. She's going to score. Ball gets away from the catcher. Everybody, Lowe's going to move to third. Baileyaz to second. So the single scores 2 runs. And an error by the catcher allows everybody to move up. Bulldogs lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. So runners at second and third, 2 away. And that's going to bring number 17, Lily Lane, to the plate. Lane ground out in her first at bat. Hits the first pitch. Second baseman picks it up, goes to first, almost over the first baseman. But the Bulldogs strike twice. We'll go to the top of the fourth. They lead 2-1. Going to the top of the fourth. Bulldogs lead 2-1. 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate for the Bears here in the fourth inning. The Bears scored 1 in the top of the third. Bulldogs came back and scored 2 in the bottom. So the 5-hitter steps in. She was hit by a pitch in her first at bat. Takes the first pitch wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up. Travis calls for it behind the bag at second. Makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 out, nobody on. We'll see the 6-hitter come to the plate. She flied out to the shortstop in her first at bat. Quintal tries the changeup, leaves it up. Ball one, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch lined over Librero at third. That gets down. Mosley up with it, gets it back in. So that hitter will be aboard with 1 out for the 7 hitter who used a sac bunt in her first at bat. Moved the runner over to third. And the first pitch fouled off. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch swung on, popped up. Travis makes the call with Paredes in her pocket for out number 2. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, we will see the 8 hitter come to the plate. She ground out to first in her first at bat. The pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Blocked by Hayden to keep it in front. The wild pitch allows the runner to move to second. So now in scoring position for the Bears here in the top of the 4th inning. The 1-0 in the dirt. Good block by Hayden. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool, though. That's
The 2-1. Swung on. That is lined back through the box. That's going to get into center field. The runner from second is going to score, tying the game at 2. Well, that'll bring the 9 hitter to the plate. She ground out to the pitcher in her first at bat. She'll step in with a runner at first, 2 away, here in the top of the 4th. First pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swung on. Librero backhands it, goes to first for out number 3. Bulldogs end the inning, but not before the Bears score and tie it up. We're halfway home. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's tied 2-2. Bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs will send 7, 8, 9 to the plate. We're going to start the inning with a pinch hitter. Leading things off is going to be number 16, Ava Peck. She will bat for Hayden in the 7 slot. Takes the first pitch wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Wide, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Generally, if the catcher sets up outside and reaches, not a strike. The 2-1. Called strike 2. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Peck goes down swinging for out number 1 of the 4th inning. That'll bring That will bring Elizabeth Librero to the plate with nobody on and 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Librero 0 for 1, striking out in her first plate appearance. First pitch popped up. Second baseman calls off the first baseman, makes the catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs and nobody on, the batter will be the center fielder, number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. Barnes struck out in her first plate appearance. The pitch shows bunt, pulls it back, called strike 1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, foul off of Barnes in the batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Fouled out of play. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs go down in order in the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Top 5. Score tied, 2-2. 1-2-3 coming to the plate for the Bears here in the top of the 5th. Leading things off is the leadoff hitter. Comes in 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The 1-0 inside, ball 2. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Mosley, Barnes, Lane. The infield is Librero, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Hayden behind the plate. And back in the circle is number 21, Sarah Quintal. She gets that pitch fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, grounded. That's going to get into the left field. The leadoff hitter aboard for the Bears here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up the 2 hitter. She is ground out and flied out. The runner on first is going on this pitch. She has gone first pitch every time. The pitch swung on. That is flied into center field. Barnes is there. Going to make the catch for out number 1. So with 1 out and nobody on, the 3 hitter will step in. She's 1 for 2. She grounded out and singled in 2 trips. Pitch shows bunt, pulls it back. Throw down to second. Not in time. No ball and no strikes at the plate. Runner now in scoring position for the Bears, with 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. The 1-0 wide, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. We're going to go with the umpire got fooled on that one. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Throw down to third. Not in time. Travis gloves it. So the base is stolen, and that'll bring the 4 hitter to the plate. 0 for 2. She's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. So runners at the corners, 1 away. The pitch swung on, fouled off, caught. Throw home, not going to be in time. So the runner at first draws the throw to second. The runner from third scores. So the Bears take a 3-2 lead. So runner at second, 1 out. The 0-1 misses low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on. That is bounced up the middle. Paredes gloves it. Goes to first for out number 2. Great play by Paredes in the hole. The runner does move up to third. There are now 2 outs. 5 hitters stepping into the box. She's 0 for 1. She's been hit by a pitch and flied out in 2 trips. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Got the changeup. The 0-1. Misses. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Line to short. Travis tries to backhand it. Run's going to score. So we're going to see a runner for the catcher. So it's 4-2 Bears. First pitch, flied into left field. Mosley goes over, makes the catch in foul territory for out number 3. That'll do it. But the Bears score twice. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-2 Bears. Bottom 5. Bulldogs trail 4-2. We're back at the top of the lineup. 1-2-3 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th. Leading things off is going to be the pitcher, number 21, Sarah Quintal. She will be followed by Kylie Travis and Star Paredes. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes it high, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Very inconsistent with that high strike. The 1-0. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Taken for a called. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Bulldogs back in action tomorrow. Again, JV at 9 will be over on Game Changer. The varsity at 12 and 2. The 2-1 lined to second for out number 1. The 1 out and nobody on. That'll be the shortstop. Number 12, Kylie Travis. Travis is 1 for 1. She's walked and singled in her 2 trips to the plate. 12 and 2 will be brought to you here live from Barfield Park in Murfreesboro. First pitch to Travis. Taken up and in, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up, ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Taken for a called. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Make sure you've liked and followed the Facebook page so that you're notified when we go live. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got the warning emails this morning. Pitch fouled at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got the warning email this morning that the March 2nd games are going to be deleted from Facebook. They will remain over on YouTube, so make sure you have subscribed to that page so you can go watch these Lady Bulldogs at any time. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Travis goes down swinging for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes, to the plate. Paredes 0 for 1. She's walked and struck out in her 2 trips. The first pitch to Paredes, down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Wind has picked back up. Pitches up, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Probably a little bit of wind noise. Apologize for that. The 2-0. Misses down, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. The get me across strike. 3 balls and a strike.
Come on, Star, you got a kid?
The 3-1. Up. Paredes works the walk. That'll bring number 7, Kyla Lowe, to the plate. Lowe is 0 for 1. She has struck out and walked in her 2 trips to the plate today. Bulldogs have vastly improved their hitting. As the season has gone along. First pitch is wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Paredes, the runner at first, with 2 outs. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Up and in. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs trail 4-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away. Runner at first. The pitch. Flared foul. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch lined down the third base line. That will be a single. That will move Paredes to second, putting runners at first and second. For the designated player, number 18, Charlie Bailey-Az. Bailey-Az 1 for 2. She has singled and struck out in 2 trips. Her last single driving in the go-ahead run for the Bulldogs back in the 3rd inning. First pitch swung on, fouled straight back. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 misses down. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 swung on. It is flied into left field. Left fielder comes in, makes the catch for out number 3. That ends the Bulldog 5th. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. Bulldogs trail 4-2. Top 6. Bulldogs trail 4-2. 7-8-9 coming to the plate for the Bears here in the top of the 6th. Leading things off, the 7-hitter. She's 0 for 1. Sacrifice bunt and fly it out in 2 trips. Takes the first pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. In, ball 3. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left to right in the outfield. Mosley, Barnes, and Lane. The infield. Librero, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Mackenzie Hayden is behind the plate. Sarah Quintal is in the circle. Misses wide. So 4 straight puts the 7-hitter aboard. Well, that'll bring up the 8-hitter. She is 1 for 2. She's ground out and singled in 2 trips. Quintal with the pitch. Down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Bulldogs trail 4-2 here in the top of the 6th inning. Bulldogs scored 2 in the 3rd. The Bears scored 1 in the 3rd. Ground ball up the middle. Travis to Paredes to Lowe. They get the lead runner. So the fielder's choice erases the lead runner. So now a runner at first with 1 out. The 9 hitter will step in. She's 0 for 2. Has ground out both times at the plate. The pitch from Quintal shows bunt. Looks to be a little bit of acting there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball did not look that far in. The 1-0 misses. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is down. Blocked by Hayden. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Bunted. Quintal picks it up, goes to Paredes at first for out number 2. So the sacrifice moves the runner. So runner at second, 2 away. That'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Leadoff hitter is 3 for 3. She's singled 3 times. Drayton is going to put her on. So the intentional walk is going to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. That'll bring the 2 hitter to the plate, who is 0 for 3. She's ground out and flied out twice in 3 trips. So with the 8 hitter in front of the leadoff batter, pitch misses down, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. That'll slow her down a little bit. The 1-0 misses down and in, ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Yes, she did. Checker. Yes. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Couldn't check her swing. Quintal looks into the dugout for the sign. The pitch. Swung on. That is grounded right back through the box into center field. Barnes up with it. So that will load the bases for the Bears with 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. That brings the 3 hitter to the plate. She is 1 for 2. She's ground out, singled, and walked in 3 trips. And that's going to bring Coach Griffith out of the dugout. We will pause while she talks to Quintal. Conversation over. Bases loaded, 2 away. 3 hitter in the box. Takes the first pitch for a call. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Again, the 3 hitter is 1 for 2. She's ground out, singled, and walked. Need another ground out here. The 0-1. Up, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Bulldogs back in action tomorrow. JV at 9, varsity at 12 and 2. All of those will be over at Barfield Park in Murfreesboro. The 1-1 misses up, 2 balls and a strike. Bulldogs trail 4-2. These are 1 hour and 45 minute or 7 inning contests, depending on which comes first. The ground ball through the infield, into left field. Mosley up with it, comes home. 2 runs are going to score. Throw down to second. Runner back in safely. So the single scores 2. Making it 6-2 Bears here in the top of the 6th inning. That'll bring the 4-hitter to the plate, who is 0 for 3. She's grounded out twice and struck out. The Bears scored 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 2 so far here in the 6th to take a 6-2 lead. The first pitch fouled off. No balls and a strike. Coach Drayton coming out of the dugout. We're going to see a pitching change. We'll pause. All right, pitching change made and a couple of defensive changes to go along with it. We'll go over that in just a moment. No balls and a strike. Misses wide, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kyla Lowe has come from first to the circle to pitch. Sarah Quintal moves from the circle to center. The 1-1 is wide. Both runners are going to move up. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. Aaliyah Barnes moves from center to left. Gracie Mosley comes out of the game. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Charlie Bailey as the DP comes in to play first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach Drayton is going to come out. And Coach Drayton trying to argue the dead ball because it looked like the hitter leaned into it. Quite honestly, it looked like the hitter took it off the knob of the bat, which would make it a foul ball. But umpire disagrees. Sends her to first, loads the bases. So all 3 runners on base are Quintal's responsibility. Lowe gets strike 1. 5-hitter at the plate is 0 for 2. She has been hit by a pitch, flied out, and reached on an error. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. In the dirt. Hayden keeping it in front. A ball and 2 strikes.
Step on home, kid.
The 1-2. Swung on. That's into left center field. That's going to get down. 2 runs are going to score. Barnes gets it in. The double in the gap. Scores 2. So we're going to see a courtesy runner for the catcher. So runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. For the 6-hitter, who is 1 for 3. She's flied out twice and singled in 3 trips. Bulldogs trail 8-2. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs have scored in the inning. The 1-1. Swung on. Grounded to third. Foul. Librero wisely lets that one go. A ball and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. The 1-2 lined at third. Librero makes the catch for out number 3. That ends the inning, but not before the Bears score 4 times. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs, work to do. Trail 8-2. Bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs trail 8-2. Leading things off. Going to be the right fielder, number 17, Lily Lane. Lane is 0 for 2, has ground out twice. First pitch, swinging, fouls it off. No balls and a strike. And Coach Drayton down to talk the lineup. So it looks like he's going to burn Hayden. So Ava Peck will hit for Hayden in the 7 hole, which burns Hayden for the game. That means that Bailey Az will come in to catch the top of the 7th. No balls and a strike on Lane. The 0-1. Thinks about it, checks her swing, a ball and a strike. Once again, make sure you have liked and followed the page on Facebook. That way you're notified when we go live. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you can go back and watch at any point, as Facebook has sent us a warning this morning that they're going to start deleting the March 2nd on Wednesday, the March 2nd games. So they delete after 30 days. YouTube will hold them forever. The pitch fouled off. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Plus, quite honestly, the feed over on YouTube is a better stream. The 2-2. Taken for a called strike 3. So Lane is out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring number 16, Ava Peck, to the plate. Peck struck out in her first at bat. The first pitch to Peck is wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up and away, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. (2-0) lined into center. Center fielder makes the catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs and nobody on, the batter will be the third baseman, number 24, Elizabeth Librero. Librero is 0 for 2. She has struck out and flied out in her 2 trips to the plate this afternoon. Librero having a big tournament, and she has hit her first 2 home runs, the first being a grand slam on Saturday and a 2-run home run in the game earlier today. Swings at a pitch over her head. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Misses in, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2. Check that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Checks her swing. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled straight back. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs trail by 6 here in the bottom of the 6th. About 5 minutes remain of game time. The 2-2. Swung on, flied into right field. The right fielder falls. Ball gets down. Librero is going to circle them all. In the park, home run for Elizabeth Librero for her 3rd home run of the tournament, making it 8-3 Bulldogs. So nobody on, 2 away. The batter's going to be the left fielder, number 2, Aaliyah Barnes. Barnes 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. She'll step in to try to keep the Bulldogs alive here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch called strike one. No balls and a strike. Pitch is up. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on, flied into left field. Left fielder comes in, makes the catch for out number 3. That does it for the ball game. Smyrna drops game 2 of the day, 8-3 to the Bears from Berlin High School. Again, we will be with you tomorrow. The JV playing at 9 in the morning, be over on Game Changer. The varsity playing at 12 and 2. Those will be live here on Facebook and over on YouTube. Make sure that you come out, enjoy some Lady Bulldogs softball. If you can't, find us here. We will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, go Dogs!